Here we go.
See if my wheels were straight or not. So that's the problem.
You say, well, you busy or not?
Safety first, please. So this is the upright, as my dad said. So
I'm not here.
I said as my dad
I'm
said.
not here.
I said as my dad
You keep
said.
looking at me. Yeah, what is it?
But you are here. I'm gonna smack you. Your camera's in my way. Just
Okay, swing.
sorry, I got nervous. Can you blame me? No, you can't. I thought I saw a car like trying to pass me. This is so awkward. Oh, I didn't even put my everything on.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's try this again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So today, we are going to be building a lamp. This is for my university application to UCT. So I decided why not film it while doing it. So we have my dad in the car filming. We're just going to the shops now to buy, what's it, a three-way switch? What do you call it?
Always switch for the lights. Might be two.
It might be two.
I remember a blind spot.
I haven't even stopped yet.
You're supposed to do it before you stop. At least twice.
There's no cars.
Doesn't matter.
I can't see where the gutter was. Your arm is kind of in my way. Okay, so I'm back from the shops. As you can see, I'm in my garage. So as I mentioned in the car, I'm going to be building a lamp. Okay, please don't judge my drawing. It's not to scale at all. But this is just like a rough idea. Don't even know if you can see this. So it's going to be a base like this big, not that high, of different kinds of wood, and then it's going to have its little thing coming up, and then the light at the top. So basically with the light, there's going to be two pieces of wood together, maybe there's probably going to be three. There's three pieces of wood stacked together, and basically the bottom one is so normal light's going to shine through, so that's where you can like do your study stuff and whatever. And the top one, I'll obviously go into detail more when I actually make it, and we'll get to see, like, understand what I'm talking about, because I'm going to be using phrases that some of you probably don't know. And then the top one is basically going to be like different sized holes, so that when the light shines through, like on your ceiling, it looks like stars, but it's just circles. So that's like the rough idea. Then there's probably going to be two switches, so that you can switch one light on or the other light on, or both of them on at the same time. And that's going to be at the base, so that's going to be like at the bottom, at the back here. So basically the wires are going to be running through the hole. What would you call this?
Upright.
Like on a lamp, that's what you call it.
There's a base, an upright, and
A base and upright in it.
lamp head.
Okay, bye.
Are you sorted yet?
Yes.
Take the price tags off, man.
Okay, but it just looks like you get a secret.
It's recording right now.
I know, I've been talking and you really interrupted.
I don't know, I thought I was looking to say, well, are you busy or not? You really interrupted me. Yeah, I'm surprised you're busy doing something.
Get on.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So basically what we're starting off with today is the base. That's what we're going to be doing. So I have my different pieces of wood here, and all of them stacked along each other. I don't know if you can see. I did draw it. So you can see how they're like stacked. So here's our first piece of wood. So basically what I have to do is I have to measure and make sure that everything's squared off correctly. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be 13 centimeters this way and 11 centimeters that way. So the width is going to be 11 and the length is going to be 13. So that's what I have to do. I have to measure 13 and then square it off. we have your square. That's what it's called. It's called a square. And basically use it to square things off. So that basically means like a right angle to make a straight line so that when you cut it, it's straight. It's very self-explanatory. So this is the original. We got this when we were at the shop, but I feel like this one will just be easier. So first we're going to measure 13 centimeters, and then we'll go from there. So now, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to show you on the GoPro. If there's a line, and that's basically where we're going to cut it. So you basically just draw a little arrow to indicate what side you have to cut on, because the blade is it's almost as thick as this pencil. So if you cut it on the one side, it'll make sure that the length that you actually measured stays the same, because if you cut it on the other side, it'll be like slightly shorter than what you measured. It's just something you do. Basically what I'm going to do now is, after I've squared it off, I just have to cut it off, and then they're all going to be the same size. So that's basically all I'm going to do. Safety first, Keith.
Righty tighty.
That's what I literally said that in my head. Okay, so this is the base. Now we're gonna have to cut these two, which are exactly the same as these two, so it's gonna like be all together and be one. So we have to measure how long we want this one to be. And I said 35 centimeters from the top of here, so 35 centimeters up from there. So how do we do that? Question mark. This is basically this. So we just measure that height from the bottom of where we've cut this off here. So we just basically like that. And then we measure 35 from there. So I guess now we just have to do that. Where's my pencil? Okay, now we have 35 centimeters measured. So as you can see, there's already an angle here, and that's because, what did you call it? An upright. Okay. So this is the upright, as my dad said. So
I'm not here.
I said as my dad
I'm
said.
not here.
I said as my dad
You keep looking at me. Yeah, what is it?
But you are here.
I'm not supposed to. You should do it.
How did the camera move mysteriously?
It's got an auto tracker on it.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, anyways. So, we have cut it sideways like this so that it can lean at an angle. So basically we have to cut that same angle at the top as well for the light, so that the light is nice and flat.
Action! Oh.
I'm gonna smack you. That looks right.
No, go for it.
Ah! Why is this like this?
Just.
Did it. Okay. Thank you. Look at that clean cut, besides the back there, ignore that.
Ready?
Okay.
Action! Lights?
Do we need lights? So now we've cut everything. Everything is cut for the base. Now we have to just glue everything together and then clamp it all together and then just wait for it to dry.